Alright, so I had Lucy. I had her internet. And when I was teen before, I had her and then I had 40 before my senior year of high school. And I had had this mister here, 26. Had him when I was in 11th grade. And I bet y'all know who the newest one is. The newest addition to the Handmade plushie family, Gladdy, aka Num Tum 4. Yep, there she is. And look at her tail. Look how cute she is. And she's got a little tail. Super cute. And she's got a handbag too. That's just adorable. And that's 6 of them total. There's sky in the background. And so we actually I will be announcing my newest handmade stuffed animals. So here are the genders. So okay, so I'm actually gonna have a new handmade stuffed animal in 7 days. Actually, I'm gonna have a new hand. Actually, I'm gonna have I have 3 or 4 new handmade stuffed animals. So we have, I think it's 3 girls, 1 boy. So one of the girls. So one of the handmade stuffed animals, this is actually the first handmade stuffed animals I crocheted handmade stuffed animal I had, but the majority of them were sewn. And this is the first time in Carly W channel history that I actually am gonna have my first crocheted stuffed animal. So my mom actually was at was talking to the neighbor across the street, and the neighbor across the street actually has, I think the neighbors across the street have an Australian Shepherd and a little dog that has Pomeranian in them, and their names are Riley and Rocky. You may be thinking, do you really think the neighbor across the street's dog, Rocky, actually got the name from Rocky from Paw Patrol? Yep, we have a theory. Yep. Or Rocky from Endless Alphabet. Anyone heard of that game? I'm not sure if they've heard of that game or not. I think it was popular when I was growing up in the 2000s and the 2010s and a tiny bit of the 2020s. So I will be announcing, so one of the girls actually are, the girls is starting out the neighbor across the street's house, like I said before. But me and Moon Dancer Willits is also gonna have a new handmade stuffed animal. It's gonna be a girl. But and hers is gonna be an alpha block, and it's gonna be alpha block H. And that's hers. And last year she had alpha block L. And that was just so, it was just so crazy when me and Moon Dancer and Scampy and Moon Dancer took off on that vehicle, took off on that 2003 Yamaha golf cart last year. Feel free to go check it out. Definitely search my channel for that video. Definitely search our channel for that video. And definitely go comment on it. Definitely go comment on it. And as much as you like my number blocks and num tums content, it would mean the world to me. So, anyways, one of the new handmade stuffed animals, so their names. So, okay, so there's actually gonna be this another blue handmade stuffed animal. It's gonna be like 50. Um, it's gonna be like 50, gonna be similar to 50, but the animals that have a star-shaped eye, a shooting star-shaped eye, kind of like 50, but it has like a blue star-shaped eye, and actually has a high five glove. And so if you guys remember that video about does anyone remember that? If you remember watching us back in 2020 during the pandemic, you would know this video. Feel free to check out that video with a kid in my fifth period, a kid in my fifth and eighth period class named Ava Reed, and her brother Wyatt turned on the TV, and they found this video on my YouTube channel about, it was called Five Pulls Down the Fire Alarm and Gets Grounded, and Wyatt and Ava Reed were cracking up at the demon Santa. Feel free to go check out that video and go comment on it in case you missed it. It'll mean the world to me as well. So far we don't have any in the live chat yet. So I will be in. So let me tell you their names. Cancel. All right. So let me tell you their names. So one of the girls, it's actually their name actually is in her name actually is in the title of that video that I made back during the pandemic. That's one of the name one of their one of her name one of the girls' names is Five. Yeah, Gladdy in the frame. Okay, so then the next one we don't know for sure, but I'm actually gonna have a handmade stuffed animal that resembles my initial, but we don't know for sure, but it's possible. But it could be possible, but it can be possible. And the character's name is C from Alpha Blocks. In case if you know CBBS, you would know who C from Alpha Blocks is, and so there actually was this time that Moondancer got hold of my iPhone and found this Alpha Blocks TikTok, and it had a bad word, and it had a cuss word in it, and it had a curse word in it. And Moondancer just thought it was just the craziest thing ever. And apparently she like, Moondancer, that is I was like, Moondancer, that is inappropriate. You know you shouldn't be watching that. Like, Moondancer got in trouble, I believe, for getting a hold of my phone and texting the Alpha Blocks the Alpha Blocks TikTok that had the bad word, it had the naughty word in it. And Moondancer couldn't stop laughing at it. She thought it was hilarious. Okay, so anyways, and that's the second one, and then the third one, so will also be in this month, is gonna be 18 from Number Blocks, because you know I'm gonna be turning 18 in 6 days. And then the fourth and final one will be here in November of this year, and it's also and also is a girl. Will be a girl. It's the only girl. So 18 is the only boy. Will also be a girl. and her name is 30, is number block 30, and she will be here hopefully in November of 2022. We're rooting for you, November. Come on, November. And yep, just to let you know, those are all the animals that'll be here. That will be here soon at the moment. That will be at this time. So there they all are. And they're all doing good. My cat, my Bombay cat, Midnight, passed away. But I still have Jax and Opie and the two tabbies and the two dogs and the Labrador and the yellow lab and the Labradoodle that bark a lot. So that's all I would like to tell you. And if you enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumbs up if you love number blocks, alpha blocks, or the Num Tums. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos like this one, or even go live like this one. And if you have any questions, place them in the comments, and I will try my best to answer them. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.